Good afternoon with all the present. Our topic is order processing in the distribution center of an animal feed producer. And we are Guido Calderón, Michelle Romero, Kelly Núñez, and I am Kevin Chico. The Nutrif company produces animal feed. Its location is on Guayaquil, and the problem statement is high order processing hours time are registered in Nutrif's company supply chains since January to October 2019 with an average time of 8:30 hours when average time of 6:45 hours have been achieved. The project objective: decrease the average order processing time in the supply chain from November 2020 to April 2021 in a 30% from 8:30 hours to 770 hours respect to the gap. The response variable is the order processing average time. And in certification, we use the Pareto charts where we have order with less than 300 sacks is 85%. Then in the focus problem, we use the charts with order processing cycle time less than 300 sacks where we have high order processing average time are registered in Nutrix company logistics in orders less than 300 sacks since January to October 2019 with an average time of 8:30 hours when average time of 6:45 hours have been achieved.
In the process mapping, we have here the value stream mapping of the company. So we have here the subsystem and the web platform. And the customer ordering information goes to the commercial, financial, and then to the logistic part. Okay. As we can see here, we have a high waiting time in the inventory previous the logistic part. The time between the production and departure of the sacks, it's high. In the available time, we have 0.79 hours, and the non-available time, we have 0.45 hours. The efficiency of the system is just 5.43%. That is really low. The lead time for the processing order is 1.82 days, and that's a lot of time because the process time is just 1.24 hours. In the data collection, we have here 10 variables. So as you can see, we have here the 5W plus 1. So we have here all the people that are in charge about each variable. So as an example, myself have the operational description for the first one, commercial approval time, the measured unit, it's going to be in hours, data type is quantitative and continuous, and to collect it when is in the beginning of the measure. So where? In the commercial department, direct observation, and with the chronometer for the time. So why to collect that? To know the time about how the company takes to prove an order. So as we can see all the 10 here, we have our Y, that is the average order processing time that we want to reduce. So it's an attribute we have to get it for the beginning of the measure at the picking area with data records of subsystem. So we have to register the actual performance of the company.
To obtain stable and consistent results, data reliability will be explained by the following. The first 7 variables will be measured with a pilot sample with a size of lowercase n. Then, to be sure about the size sample needed to infer about these variables, uppercase n size sample will be calculated to take the other times, if required, with a 95 confidence level. Then, the 3 variables left will be obtained from historical data given by systems department.
Once the order processing times were taken, it was necessary to know if the process is under statistical control or not. The control charts enable us to know the type of variation that is affecting the process. So the first chart that must be analyzed is the R chart. In this chart, it can be observed that 8 out of 10 points are outside the control limits. So the process is not under control. That means that the process is being affected by special causes. These special causes were identified and removed. To know if the process is capable to meet the specifications, a capability analysis is required. But before this, the process must be under control and the data must follow a normal distribution. The results of this analysis demonstrate that the process is not capable. The CP is 4.62. The CP might tell us that the process is capable, but by observing the CPK, which unlike the CP considers offsets, it can be observed that the problem is suffering a huge problem of location. By this point, the define and measurement stages have been completed.